Yo, what's up, buddy? Radiant here, and today, well, we're here to talk about the final character of Tekken 8 Season 1 and the first guest character, that being Clive Rosfield from Final Fantasy 16. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever this was initially revealed, I was watching the Game Awards with my friends, and upon me seeing Clive, I recognized the graphic and the subtitles, and I said, this looks like Tekken 8. And then I kind of just grew quiet as I listened to all of them laugh at me because they knew that I wanted Tifa, and this is the last thing I wanted. Um, but I'm not gonna lie, after kind of just sitting through it, I don't really mind this too much. Now, I'm also gonna be honest. Uh, I played another game called Tekken 7, and they had a funny character called Noctis Lucius Kylum, and I could not stand Noctis. I hated that character. I hated how brain dead he was. I hated how obnoxious it was in this hand-to-hand fighting game. I now have a great sword, a spear, a shield, daggers, a full screen, like, projectile being thrown at me now, and I wasn't really too crazy on Noctis being added. So, oh, and also, it just made me think, which, gotta love me missing that attack there. I just gotta think that, like, I don't really understand why they didn't add Tifa, was what I said when Noctis got added. And then now here, because I was thinking that if they're gonna reveal a guest character and it was Final Fantasy, it'd be Tifa. It's the Game Awards. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth came out this year, and it was nominees at the Game Awards. So yeah, I was surprised. Though I saw a comment and it kind of made sense, I guess. I don't really know if I don't think it was a case of they don't want to. It's just probably they don't want to pay for it. Because, it says you don't know, Cloud and Sephiroth from Final Fantasy 7, they appeared in Smash, and apparently it cost them like $1 million for licensing and whatnot. So I'm sure this is a case of just, easier to acquire. But they also kind of went over it a little bit more in the Tekken dev talk they did, where they mentioned how, like, they kind of gain inspiration from, like, Clive's story, how it's pretty much similar to Jin's. They're both defying their fate, which, makes sense, which, apologies if you hear anything in the background. My neighbors are being very loud today. But yeah, so I guess it makes sense that this would happen. In hindsight, I guess I should have seen this coming. Based on the things we've already seen, I'm kind of terrified because I have a feeling Clive is going to be a mess to deal with. But, I'm not against it necessarily. It's not what I wanted, but it's still something pretty cool. I like FF16. It was easily my favorite game of the year. I think it came out, I think it was last year? Yeah, I think. But, yeah, so, I enjoy the game, so at least it's a guest character that, while it's not one I wanted, it's someone I like. And the stage is really cool, and Find the Flame being in Tekken is awesome as well. Incredible piece of music. But I'm kind of surprised they did this again. Just because I was under the impression that the reception for Noctis overall in Tekken 7 was not really a positive one within the community. And it's kind of funny because I remember when Noctis got added to Tekken 7, a lot of people weren't really happy. Just because, why is a Final Fantasy character with swords and great swords and whatnot in our Tekken? And now in Tekken 8, I'm seeing that happen yet again. But I feel like Clive's it's kind of more mixed this time around. A lot of the, like, Tekken diehards and people who've been playing Tekken before 7 aren't really a big fan of this, and more of the people that got brought into from Tekken 7 and onward, they seem to be fine with it, and also, you know, the general, I would say the general, like, public are for this. I'd say the people that are, like, really against this are mixed about it, or is, like, Tekken fans, which, I'm gonna be real, I fall in that category. I'm still kind of mixed. I would rather not deal with everything that Clive is going to be doing, because based on the things that we've already seen in the developer talks, yeah, this character is gonna be nuts to deal with, especially in Heat, because he has his whole limit break string in this game, which it's gonna be a lot of chip and whatnot to deal with, so. But I'm optimistic, though. I'm hoping that Clive on launch is going to be like Noctis on launch. But I think the other thing that this really goes to show is that we are never going to get Tifa in Tekken. I think that, you know, I think it's time to put the fries in the bag, as they say, and just kind of give up on that. But yeah, though, so. But like I said, though, me personally, I'm okay with it. It's not what I wanted, but it's at least a cool character, and I'm happy that. Because I do remember there were some people that were saying for Clive, and I was. And even someone that I talked to online, they were also saying it, and I was like, I don't see them doing it after Noctis. But I'm interested, though, to try him out Monday. Before they've shown off, they've implemented him really well. They talked about how, like, they actually played the game, and they got like a early build from Square Enix, the Tekken team, and like it was really cool hearing about it. So, and you can really tell because a lot of, like, upon me seeing the trailer for the first time, I could recognize so many icon abilities that Clive does in the game. So they did an excellent job implementing him, and I'm looking forward to trying him out. I am just hoping that he's not as brain dead as Noctis, because that's what was a pretty big turn off for me with Noctis. Like, I kid you not, one of his combos, off the top of my head, I think it was like down forward to forward 2, you hold up and then he flies, or it might have just happened automatically. Then you press 2 like 3 times in the air, and then you do 2-2 back 2. And you would get a whole combo. So, but yeah, though. Well, anyways, though, that's about all I have to say on the matter. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, and you know who we are looking forward to, I guess, with the season 2 guest character. Because I'm honestly hoping that, like, because I'm not gonna lie, I like guest characters. So I hope that, like, every season we get a guest character. Maybe not, like, as the final character or whatever, but not that that would make a big deal to me, but, you know, it'd be cool, because I think guest characters, they add a lot to fighting games, and it's really neat to see these different style of characters in, like, a fighting game like Tekken. So, anyways, let me know what y'all think below. Do y'all like Clive's inclusion? Do y'all hate Clive's inclusion? And what's another guest character y'all would like to see? Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch y'all around. See ya.